The only way I can explain spiritual warfare into the 3D, try living next to dope heads. People that love drugs. When I tell you, I can't even explain myself right now because of another situation I just dealt with 10 minutes ago. Try it. You think you can handle spiritual warfare? Can you handle living next to dope heads up in the Appalachian Mountains when you get in these creeks and in these hollers? It's literally spiritual warfare right in front of you in the 3D. Can you do it and still have a loving heart and understand and have the discernment on how to handle and deal with these type of situations? Through the teachings of Jesus Christ, the Christ consciousness, can you do it? Because I have so many stories. And coming from South Florida to up here and being up here for 8 years, and this being the second county in which I'm in, and the first house that I was in, that I owned, having somebody turn on their headlights just to mow the grass at night, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, you guys want to talk about spiritual warfare, but yet, can you handle it in the 3D? Can you handle it? Can you handle it having real life entertainment in front of you? Having demonic spirits, forces right next to you. It's the only way. It's the only way I know how to even sum it up for you very quickly. Try living next to dope heads, where it's so demonic and dark and demon. And then the stuff you hear, bro, I can't even explain myself because I told that lady, I said, you ain't got no respect for yourself, let alone your neighbors. Get your fucking dogs off my property. Oh, she's so lucky. As I watched the man that uses her almost blow the engine of the truck she bought for him a week or two ago while she was gone because he got it stuck in the mud in the night, because that's when they operate. Try it sometime. You think spiritual warfare is just something so simple to talk about? It might be because you're still a freshman to it. Just another day on the creek. Just another day on the creek. Jesus Christ, man, you already know what's up, bro. Oh, we gotta laugh him off. Damn it, son. And right above him, bird's eye view, property connected to you, get full blown bird's eye view vision that I could watch for the past 3 years. And I watched it go from wide open to people dying, to people going in and out of jail, to hearing about dogs dying in there that are put in the freezer. It's... If you want to know anything about spiritual warfare in a 3D perspective to kind of get you to understand, try living next to dope heads, where their life is the opposite of yours, and you understand what's going on. So you understand it's the air and principalities in which they're up against, because they're so weak, because they can't find Christ within them. They let these demonic entities rule them. And then you got to fight them off at the same time and hold your ground. for the kingdom, and then it's like trying to find balance where you're not overstepping, but yet you're holding your power and not understepping. It's such a fine line. I feel so bad for these folks. I don't like them at all. Got love for them. One time I even told one of them, I said that while he was burning and doing all this crazy stuff, like mattresses, all this crazy stuff, stories upon stories. I looked at him, I said, bro, that demon, that devil inside you, man, you think I'm scared of it? I said, bro, you better go somewhere else with that. You will be tested so hard, it's not even funny, but yeah, it's a real life testimony that I can literally share, and I have to sit back and think, since I've been here for so long, for years now, I'm starting my fourth year. I've completed 3 years right here on this property, where it's been the most insane, from people passing away next to me and all the things. And like, you got to understand, there's bloodlines in these mountains and in these hollers that have been here for generations. So it runs deep with the ancestors, and the land just it speaks, you know what I mean? And it's, and then these folks are destroying it. They have no love for Mother Gaia, no love for the Father, the Heavenly Father. And then you're trying to, and then they look at you, they want to, because you're the lone wolf, you're the outsider. So, and you don't want to cater to their group, or participate in the BS. So then you're outcasted, you're looked at a certain way. But yet you got all these churches right next to me, and all these drugs right here next to me, combined within one another. And then I'm just sitting here like, and I've been to the church right there, the holler, the next holler below me, and I got all the drugs right here, the next holler up. You can't see the spiritual realm, but in the 3D, it's so plain as day. Having this experience and having the eyes to see like I do, there's no words to explain it, because of the love I have, but yet the sadness I have, but yet the anger I have, but yet, it's like, okay, I can't have the anger towards them. I got to have the anger towards that demonic force, and tell that force, what's up, bro? Like it's a discernment in which, in some type of balance in which you have to come to, or else it will drive you crazy, because that's exactly what they're there to do. Bring me to that lower realm in which they live in, because try it someday. It ain't for the weak. Okay.